Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome to the final episode of What If Naruto Was Trained by Kaguya. Yeah, guys, the last episode. Thank you all for following me on this What If journey, and I hope you enjoy every episode. If you're new and this is the first time you're hearing of it, switch across to the playlist or I have listed all of the episodes for you guys to enjoy. So, thank you all for your help and your support again, guys. So, yeah. I posted a new episode of What If Naruto Was Neglected by His Family. So go over to Anime King 2 and check it out. And I also just posted a new episode of What If Naruto Took His Training seriously on this channel. So enjoy it as well. And I'm going to be posting What If Naruto had the Sharingan and the Byakugan mix. So stay in tune for that, guys. And remember, if you're new and this is the first time you hear my voice, remember to click that red subscribe button and join Anime King and Anime King 2 and become a part of the Anime King family. And thank you for all of your help and your support again, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this final episode. So let's get straight into it. So, to do a bit of a recap from the last part, Naruto was conflicted because ever since he turned into this monster, this beast, he hasn't been able to feel anything. It seems like his emotions were locked away. While Sasuke was giving all of the other Kages the instructions on how to perform the seal. As weeks pass, Naruto has been with Temari and Mei Terumi over the past weeks, as he's enjoying himself, but after that, he just go back to not feeling anything. Naruto was called by the others to a deserted area in the Fire Country, as Naruto know that they were planning to ambush him, but he wanted to see what they have. Naruto was then immediately surrounded by the Kages and Sasuke, who went through a set of hand signs as Naruto stood in the middle, as Naruto was then bound by chains all over his body as he collapsed to the ground as the chains went into his skin. It was then that thousand upon thousand of ninjas appear from every nations, as Oniki then let the earth under Naruto went down, as all of them charge their strongest attack and attacking the center, as they attack for minutes upon minutes, destroying everything, as Sasuke even finished off as he activated Susanoo and brought down the blade and destroyed the center. When they were finished, there was nothing but a gaping hole, and Naruto's body was gone, as they thought that he was dead, as all of them started to celebrate a bit, until they heard a voice to see Naruto as he was completely fine, as he told them that he still didn't feel anything and he was going to show them true power, as Naruto then transformed into the 11th tail, a giant dragon with giant muscular arms with 11 flopping tails behind him, as he was larger than the Jobe. Sasuke then made contact, Kaguya made contact with Sasuke, as Sasuke asked her who she was, as she explained to him what was going on, but she couldn't hold the contact link for long, as she told Sasuke away to try and hold down Naruto. So yeah, guys, that was basically the last part we left off. You guys can switch across the players, check it out for yourself. So let's start this final episode, shall we? Naruto looked down on all of the ants, because compared to him they were nothing but ants, as he then sighed in his Bichu form, knowing that he could wipe out the entire earth with this form, as the form started to be sucked back into him, as he reverted back to his human form and descended down to the ground. Meanwhile, Ino had her hand on Sasuke's head, as he was telling everyone on the battlefield what to do, as everyone thought about it and they took this as their best opportunity. Meanwhile, a distance away with Zetsu, who was still frozen in the stone, a small piece of the stone that Naruto placed over him break, as a black liquid started to drop out of it, as Zetsu emerged slowly as he reformed as he got down. "That bastard," Zetsu said, "trapping me in here for so long. I must find him and force him to revive Mother," as Zetsu slowly went off. Meanwhile, Sasuke informed everyone on the battlefield that they must pump all of their remaining chakra into him, giving him enough power to take down Naruto once and for all. As people question this, as they couldn't stop Naruto when they all attacked, so how was he going to stop him? But Sasuke cursed at them and tell them that they have nothing more to lose, just do it. As Tsunade and all the other Kages informed them to do it. As they all start to focus, as their chakra start to leave their body and go into Sasuke, Naruto stood there as he curiously looked at Sasuke to see what they were doing as he saw the chakra being pumped into Sasuke. He then started to chuckle. So, you're gonna attack me head on, Sasuke? You think you're strong enough? As Sasuke was glowing, as chakra was radiating off of him, Sasuke took out his sword. Sasuke held on his head as he lifted it back. His renegons were pulsating with power. This is the only way to stop you now, Naruto. Can't you see, Sasuke? There is nothing you could do that can stop me. Well, that is not what Kaguya said. What? Said Naruto. Yes, I spoke to her. That is impossible, said Naruto. She cannot contact you from where she is. Well, I guess she found a way. And what did she say to you, Naruto asked. She told me to stop you. She's the one who told me about this plan. A way to end your miserable life. Can't you see, Naruto, you're miserable. You feel nothing. You said that to me over and over again. Because you're not a human anymore. You're just a beast in a human form. Naruto chuckled. So Kaguya tell you a way to stop me, huh? But it doesn't matter, Sasuke. There is no one on this earth that can stop me. Not even Kaguya herself. Before Naruto could say anything else, Sasuke was in front of him. Sasuke then slashed at Naruto's chest, opening a gaping hole. But as he slashed, it then closed up. As Naruto smirked, my healing ability is too advanced. As Naruto looked at all of the ninjas, as they all collapsed on their knees after giving Sasuke so much chakra. As Sasuke's sword started to hum, as it started to glow, Sasuke then swiped as he brought his sword down. Naruto caught it with his two hands, but Sasuke forced it down as he burst through Naruto's hand as blood dripped down. Sasuke then kneed Naruto in the face, sending Naruto flying back as Naruto crashed into a wall. Sasuke didn't give up as he was upon Naruto in seconds as he started to slice and dice. As he carved an X inside Naruto's chest, but it started to heal quickly as it came. As Naruto then blew back Sasuke with an invisible force, Sasuke flipped in the air as he speed through hand sign. Lightning style, lightning dragon, he said, as he created a lightning dragon and sent it towards Naruto, who simply tanked the lightning dragon as he smirked. As he rushed towards Sasuke as he used his yang release and created a sword, as the both of them started to attack each other from all angles, moving at top speed, as no one on the battlefield could see them, as their swords were clanging and clashing. As the both of them then separated, as Sasuke huffed a bit but he got back up. He then stabbed his sword into the ground. As the ground beneath Naruto then broke away as a bolt of lightning emerged, shocking Naruto. But Naruto pushed himself right out of it, as Naruto then felt something hold on to him, as it was Sasuke, well, two shadow Sasuke. The real Sasuke dashed forward as he stabbed Naruto in the stomach, as everyone was watching from the sidelines, as the lightning trickled off Sasuke's sword and pulsated through Naruto's body. As Naruto was being shocked up all over, Sasuke then sent Naruto flying as Naruto hit into a wall. Sasuke then dashed forward as he grabbed Naruto with his Susanoo hand and threw Naruto away a distance. As Naruto crashed a far distance away from the group, Sasuke then speed through hand sign as he looked up, as the Susanoo flared up around him. As everyone then looked up to see the shadow, as 10 meteor with black flames surrounding them came down. As Sasuke then lowered his hand as the meteors started to speed down to earth as everything exploded on impact where Naruto was. Sasuke then flared up his perfect Susanoo as he created a blade. The blade was oozing with power and the Amaterasu around it. As Sasuke fly forward and brought his blade down with a boom after all the meteors, as Sasuke was sent flying back because of the explosion. Sakura rushed forward as she caught him in mid-air, as Sasuke was now out of chakra and panting on the ground. Did that kill him? Everyone wondered. There was no way he could have survived that, said a man as he got to his feet. We all gave this boy our chakra, and it doesn't matter if he's strong. Look how many ninjas are here. He must be dead by now. We won't know until we see, said the Raikage. He's right, said Oniki, as everyone waited for everything to settle. Tsunade then looked over. As they all waited, it took a while, but no one came. Is he really dead? Temari and Mei Terumi thought to themselves. As they waited, but no one came. As everyone then started to celebrate, thinking that Naruto is really dead. But then they paused when they felt the earth shaking, as all of the debris and everything was blasted away from where Naruto was hit. As they all saw Naruto emerge from the rubble, as he had bruises here and there, but his blood was being sucked back into his body and healed. As their eyes went wide, his clothes returned back to normal. It wasn't tear or tattered anymore. As he walked over, Damn it, Naruto screamed out. It doesn't matter what happened. I still feel nothing. Why? Why is that, Sasuke? Sasuke slowly got to his feet. No, said Sakura, as Sasuke slowly marched over. What are you? Sasuke asked. Neither I know, said Naruto, as he then dashed forward. In a blink of an eye, his hand was on Sasuke's shoulder. I told you if you fail to do me anything, what will happen, and you really disappoint me. He then removed his hand, as Sakura started to cry instantly, as Sasuke's head rolled off his body and fell to the ground. As Naruto looked over to see Sakura sobbing and in misery, as a smile then came on his face. Yes, now we're talking, said Naruto. I see now. It's the enjoyment of killing, to see a person broken and in pain. As Naruto started to laugh like a maniac, as he looked at Sasuke's body, he then placed his hand out as a green light emerged, as it flew into Sasuke. As it was like time was going back as Sasuke's head reattached to his body as everyone's eyes went wide. Is this man a god? Most of them wondered as Sasuke then got back up to his feet. Sasuke? Said Sakura. But then Naruto took off his head again, as Sakura started to break down, as Naruto started to chuckle. This is fun, he said, as he looked down at Sasuke's body. Please, no more, Sakura begged him. Just bring him back, please, Naruto, she said. Naruto was laughing until he felt something pierce him in his back. As he turned around to see Zetsu with his hand through Naruto. As Zetsu didn't say anything, he just turned into his black liquid and went inside of Naruto through his stab wound. What the hell do you think you're doing to me? Said Naruto as he started to shake as Zetsu was inside of him. Get out of my body, said Naruto as he then had a flash of Kaguya. What is this? What are you doing to me? Naruto screamed out. I am going to make everything right, said Zetsu. Naruto then reached out his hand as he stabbed his hand into his chest. As he then reached around as he ripped out Black Zetsu out of him and threw him aside. You miserable cockroach. You think you could control me? You know what I am right now, Naruto said as he marched over. As Zetsu was in his liquid form, Naruto simply snapped his finger as Zetsu started to burn his entire skin as he cried out in pain and agony. Mother, he screamed out, I have failed you, as he poofed away. He want me to bring back Kaguya, said Naruto. Maybe I will, and then I'll take her power, Naruto said, as he backed away from the group. He then slammed his hand together as a word portal seal appeared in front of him. It had 5 seals over it. As Naruto slammed his hand into the center, the seals around it started to break, as everything then sank down into the ground. The ground beneath them then cracked open, as a strange, coffin emerged. The coffin then turned right side and up. As the coffin door opened, there was a weird blue glow inside. As Naruto stepped inside, vanished out of sight. As everyone wondered what just went on. As Sakura was looking down at Sasuke's body, crying her eyes out. Meanwhile, Naruto went into a different dimension. "So here you are," said Naruto, as Kaguya then turned around. As she looked at Naruto, "You have changed," she said. "So, Kaguya, my main goal was to bring you back to life and bring you to the earth, but that wouldn't be fun for me. Seeing that I am changed right now, I noticed that," said Kaguya. "You have changed into something that neither you like yourself. I need you to come back to me," she said. "I'll come back to you? Why would I do that? I am my own man now, the powerful being in this universe. No one can dare stand against me. So why would I come back to you? The only thing I want is your power." Naruto then dashed forward as he grabbed her, as he then threw her through the portal. As she dropped on the ground in the real world, as everyone looked at her. "Who is that?" most of them thought, as Naruto then emerged from the portal, as he snapped his finger and it vanished. "Before I take your power and kill you, I want to see how strong you are. I still have those memories of you training me. So let's see if I'm truly a top being right now, if you can defeat me," Naruto said. She got to her feet as she was walking up to him. He raised his hand as she was blown back. She picked up herself as she walked up to him again. "Why aren't you stopping or fighting me?" said Naruto. "I will never fight you, Naruto. And why is that? You remember, we never said anything before you left. I know you were feeling what I was feeling all those years of me training you. And I have to tell you now, I love you," she said. "What? You love me?" Naruto then started to chuckle. "Well, it's too bad that I don't feel love or anything else like that. It doesn't matter what you feel right now. I will bring you back," she said, as she kept on walking up to him. As Naruto backed away and raised his hand as he blew her away. "Stay down," he said to her. "I won't," she said, as she got to her feet and started to march towards him. As he raised his both hands and sent out a huge wave with electricity behind it, as her body was shocked all over, but she kept on walking towards him. "I said stay back," as he rushed forward and slammed his hand into her midsection, as she felt extreme pain all over her body, as she collapsed to the ground. But she then got back up, as he stretched her arms out wide. "Come to me," she said. "Why won't you get it through your thick head? I am no longer the Naruto who you trained. I am a monster, a beast, a demon," he said to her. "Not to me," she said, as she kept on walking forward. As Naruto felt something strange. "What is this feeling?" he said, as he started to back away from her. As she then started to walk faster, as he backed away until he was up against a wall. "I could kill you," he said, as he raised his hand, as his hand started to glow with an ominous power around it. "But you won't," she said to him, "because it doesn't matter what happened to you. I know you feel it too," she said, as she walked forward. As Naruto didn't do anything this time, she placed a hand on his shoulder. "I finally got you back," she said, as Naruto felt his heart skip a beat. Naruto then opened his eyes, as he was in a white empty void. "Where am I?" Immediately a tear ran down his cheek. "What the hell have I done to her?" he said. As he then started to cry, all these emotions, why am I just now feeling them, he asked himself. "Because we separated," said a voice, as Naruto looked around to see himself. But this was his new form, the new form he took after he turned into the 11th tail Jinjuliki. Why? Why am I feeling everything now? I just told you, said Dark Naruto, because we separated. You always try to break free. You were the one that was always complaining about not feeling everything, while I was always having fun with those two girls and playing along with the ninja forces. Why don't you give up and go to sleep? And let me kill that bothersome Kaguya woman. No, said Naruto. And why not? Asked Dark Naruto. Because it is wrong. And I now understand everything. You understand everything? Like what? Asked Dark Naruto. You locked me in here because you wanted to take over. Back then, before I met Kaguya, I used to lock away my emotions, all my darkness, aka you. So I understand now. What do you understand? Said Dark Naruto. As Naruto started to walk forward, don't come near to me, said Dark Naruto. The only thing that I must do is contain you, and then I can take surface again. As Dark Naruto thrust forward, as he pushed his hand through Naruto's chest. As Naruto coughed up some blood, but he grabbed onto the hand. We must not be separated. We must merge and come together as one. Not fully dark and not fully light. Return back to my fully form, Naruto said. Let go of me, Dark Naruto screamed. As Naruto held onto him tight, as the both of them started to fuse together. In the real world, Naruto's body then was enveloped by pure light as Kaguya stepped back. As it went on for a while, when the light finally died down, Naruto has changed again. This time, half of his hair was black and half was white. He still had his eyes, but his face seemed different, seeing that he had a symbol on his forehead for yin and yang. As Naruto looked at Kaguya, "Is it you?" she asked him. Naruto then collapsed on the ground. "I'm sorry," he said. "I tried to kill you. I remember everything, what you did for me. I am not worthy to say how I truly feel about you. I have done so many horrible things to you. I have abandoned my goal to bring you back, and it took me this long, letting you stay in that seal suffering." She placed a hand on his shoulder. "I was the one who told you to do all of this. But I guess you took it overboard," she said with a small chuckle. "But it doesn't matter. I still love you," she said. As Naruto got up on his 2 feet, he wrapped his arms around her as he gave her a passionate kiss. As everyone was just silent as hell, not knowing what was going on. Did he turn back good or something? The people then thought to themselves. "What is going on?" Someone finally broke the ice and spoke. "I have changed," said Naruto, as all of them looked at him. "Kaguya, remember what you told me back when we were in the seal about the other Osutskis who will try and come to take or kill you. It's time that we go and finish off everything." "What do you mean?" said Kaguya. "I don't want you to be running or hiding from anything. That is why we will go and take care of them all now. Wipe out the entire clan of Osutskis and end this, and we can finally live in pure bliss and peace and happiness." Naruto then turned back as he looked at the shinobis. "But this world, now that I'm in this state, I can feel everything. It doesn't matter about me. When I leave this earth, they will start conflicts and wars again. And soon enough, the war will continue into chaos. And nothing will change that. So what do you suggest?" Kaguya asked. Naruto wrapped his arm around her waist as the both of them flew up into the air. "It is not worthy," Naruto said, as he lowered his hand. "What are you doing?" asked Temari. "Yeah," said Meitarumi. "I am sorry. It is not worth it," said Naruto, as his hands start to glow, as him and Kaguya then start to descend far up till no one could see them anymore. As everyone's eyes went wide to what they saw, it was fireballs raining down from the sky. The ninjas who were still standing just collapsed, as the entire area was filled with fireball. As their spirit was broken, the ground around them started to crack open as lava started to pour. As everyone's eyes went wide, this is the end, they all said, as Naruto and Kaguya left Earth atmosphere. As Naruto then squeezed his palm, as all over the earth, everything was being destroyed. The earth was being ripped apart until it then exploded. As Naruto turned towards Kaguya, the earth explosion was fireworks behind them, as they then share a passionate kiss. Time skip. Years later, Naruto was sitting down on a bed, as he was on a different planet. As he looked around, he then heard the door cracked open, as the door was then pushed open, as two people rushed inside. Hey dad, said a voice. Dad, wake up, said another voice, as Naruto turned and smiled, as it was shown to be a little girl, as she had long, white flowing hair, beautiful blue eyes. There was also a boy who had long black hair and blue eyes as well. What's going on? Naruto asked. The door then opened again. Well, it's time, said a voice, as Kaguya entered the room. Time for what? Said Naruto. Oh, don't tell me that you've forgotten, said Kaguya. Oh no, I haven't forgotten, said Naruto. Okay then, what am I talking about? She asked. Okay, sorry, I forgot, said Naruto. You promised them that you were going to show them around the universe, she said. Oh yeah, that's right. You guys want to see the different planets. Yeah, Dad, said the boy. So let's go, said the girl. What's the rush? Said Naruto. Alright, let's go. You coming? He asked as he looked over at Kaguya. Sure, she said, as Naruto snapped his finger as a bubble appeared around them, as the bubble then vanished. As they exited the planet that they were on, it was a beautiful planet, and when they exited, on the outside, the planet had a yin and yang shape on it, as this planet belongs to Naruto, and not just this planet, as the rest of the planet had the same symbols on it. Through the years, Naruto has conquered all the known planets around here. All of the Osutskis were all gone, and no one in the universe could trifle with Naruto's power, deeming him the supreme ruler of the entire solar system. But guys, this is where I end this. Thank you for enjoying the video, and comment down below and tell me if you enjoyed this series. And go across the playlist if you're new and this is the first time you hear my voice. Thank you all for your support and help on this series, guys. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. So goodbye. Peace.